Most people think honey is just for tea or toast. But if you're a man over 60, there's a specific way to use honey that may support better blood flow, steady energy, and overall vitality. And here's the wild part. Most men I've worked with over the last 12 years have been using honey completely wrong, not only missing the benefits, but actually blocking the natural processes that make honey helpful for circulation. So stay with me in the next few minutes. I'm going to walk you through the method, the science behind it, and the common mistake almost everyone makes. After this, you'll never look at honey the same way again. But first, where are you watching from? Drop your location in the comments. I love seeing how far this community reaches. Here's what surprised me during my research. When you use honey strategically, not as a sweetener, but as what I call a circulation activator, it may start supporting healthier blood flow in less than 30 minutes. That can mean warmer hands and feet, smoother energy, and better confidence in daily life. The timing and combination matter. If you take honey at the wrong time or mix it with the wrong foods, your body stores it as sugar instead of using it for natural circulation support. I'll show you exactly when and how to take it. But first, let's be honest. If your energy isn't what it used to be, if you get winded faster, if intimacy feels like effort instead of connection, you're not alone. Every man over 60 experiences some decline in blood flow as part of normal aging. The difference between men who bounce back and those who slowly accept it is simple. They learn how to support their circulation naturally and consistently. Here's the good news: you don't need expensive supplements. You just need to understand how to support your body's nitric oxide pathways. Honey, when used correctly, is one of the simplest tools to do that. Today, I've helped men restore their vitality using science-backed natural approaches, and one thing I've seen hundreds of times is this: small, consistent habits create big changes. One of my patients, let's call him Marcus, came to me at 67. He said, "Doctor, I feel like I'm fading." His energy was low, his confidence was slipping, and he felt older than his age. We started with a few simple routines, including the honey method I'm about to share. Within 2 weeks, his mornings felt easier. After 3 weeks, his energy was steadier. By week 4, he said, "I didn't think I'd ever feel 40 again, but here I am." Now, I'm not saying honey alone transformed him, but paired with the right timing, it helps switch his circulation back on. If you're finding this helpful so far, hit that like button so more men can see this information. But let's talk about what actually happens inside your body. As you hit your 50s and 60 seconds, your blood vessels naturally lose flexibility. That means less blood flow to your brain, your heart, and yes, your intimate areas. When that happens, your energy, stamina, and confidence all start dropping together. Honey contains natural compounds, antioxidants, and flavonoids that help support nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is your body's flow switch. When it's active, blood moves freely. When it's low, everything slows down: circulation, energy, even desire. The secret is activating that switch consistently. Here's where most men get it wrong. They take honey at the wrong time of day, often with bread, cereal, or processed foods. That can spike insulin and reduce nitric oxide activity. The right way: take 1 teaspoon of raw, unprocessed honey on an empty stomach, ideally 20 minutes before breakfast, and combine it with a pinch of cinnamon or ginger. These spices naturally warm the body and help support blood flow. That's it. 1 teaspoon, 1 pinch, every morning. And yes, timing matters. In the early morning, your nitric oxide levels are at their lowest, so the boost works even better. Now, does something this small really make a difference? Absolutely. Several studies suggest that honey's antioxidants may support vascular function and help reduce oxidative stress, both important for healthy aging. But here's what the studies don't tell you. When your circulation improves, everything improves: mood, focus, stamina, confidence. Another patient, James, age 71, said his hands and feet were always cold and his energy was gone. We added the honey routine and made a few small lifestyle tweaks. Within 10 days, he felt better. Within 3 weeks, his hands were warm again. 6 weeks later, his wife called my office and said, "He's back. That's what healthy circulation does. It brings your life back. Now here's something important. Honey only works like this when it's raw and unprocessed. Most clear supermarket honey is heated and filtered, removing the natural enzymes you need. Look for raw, dark honey, the kind with a slightly grainy texture. And here's one more addition that makes this routine even more powerful. Lemon. Fresh lemon juice. When you combine honey with lemon, you create what I call the circulation trigger blend. Lemon supports nitric oxide production, while honey protects it. Here's the simple morning protocol. 1 teaspoon raw honey, juice of half a lemon, a pinch of cinnamon or ginger, warm not hot water. Drink slowly within 10 minutes of waking. That's it. No supplements. No fancy powders. Just consistency. Most men start noticing changes in 7 to 10 days by week 3 or 4. Energy and endurance often feel smoother. By week 6. Many men report feeling like themselves again. A few extra tips. Always choose raw honey. Take it before breakfast. Stay hydrated. Keep your legs moving throughout the day. Prioritize sleep. That's when nitric oxide production resets. These small steps build on each other. And before long, you feel the difference: sharper focus, steadier stamina, and a sense that aging isn't a decline. It's simply a phase you can manage with the right habit. Here's the truth most men never hear. You don't lose vitality because of age. You lose it because your body stops getting what it needs. And you can fix that with consistent nourishment and simple daily routines. Give it 1 week and pay attention to how your body feels. Because once you feel the shift, you'll realize something I've seen in hundreds of men. You still have so much life left, and your body is capable of supporting you at any age. And before we wrap up, let me leave you with something important. Most men think that improving circulation requires big changes, strict diets, heavy workouts, or expensive treatments. But the truth is, your body responds faster to small, daily habits than to extreme routines you can't maintain. If you found this helpful, subscribe. I share new science-backed videos every week to help men over 60 restore energy, vitality, and confidence naturally. And if you think it's too late, let me tell you as your doctor and your friend, it's not. Your body is capable of recovery, it just needs the right signals, and you can start giving those signals today. And before we wrap up, let me leave you with something important. Most men think that improving circulation requires big changes, strict diets, heavy workouts, or expensive treatments. But the truth is, your body responds faster to small, daily habits than to extreme routines you can't maintain. Thank you for watching HealthShift Pro.